profession, BMS engineer, got bored of my job and started my own company after 2 years at Wipro, and that website which I built is still making revenue. I am right now working at a program called 10,000 Startups, the initiative of NASCOM. I handle the Pan-India startup program for 10,000 startups, where we get like 14,000 applications annually, and we shortlist only the tech startups to help them connect with the industry experts, investors, and vendors. It has been a really interesting and wonderful journey, and I'm very excited today to be on a panel with amazing panelists. One being investor, another is entrepreneur, and I'm first time in my life meeting a stand-up comedian. I'm excited. So I would like to welcome the investor first, Shalini Prakash. She is right now with Finding Startups. It is a US fund with a big round of applause for Shalini. And entrepreneur Niharika Verma, please. So she is building her portal called Donal Organic, which is into clothing for the entire family set. I just today checked the website, it's amazing, and I was so glad to know that this is one e-commerce startup in a very, very long while I have met that is making revenues and profitable from day one. So big round of applause for her. And Punya Arora, please, on the stage. She's a stand-up comedian, very popular, and her comedy style is observational, and I think we'll get her to do an act in the end or something. So, and then came out telling why are we not even given basic rights of food, clothing, and voting rights, and that is when there was a small organization started in US, and activities started building up. People with Naras and all that. Now we are having a very, very nice life where we have a lot of freedom and we take most of the things for granted. Feminism has brought us to this stage. Where it should lead us next? I think that's the discussion we all are going to talk about today. To start with, I would like to ask our panelists what feminism is for them. If we can start with Shalini. What do you feel? What is feminism and what it should be right now?
So I think different people have different ideas of what feminism, what it means is being able to stand up for yourself and having your own voice. It could be within your household or workplace or anything. It's about being your true self and standing up for yourself and not letting the externalities around you kill that spirit in you. That's what it is.
It's pretty much the same. So, feminism is it about, I know everyone here knows, but then let's confirm here as well. Is it about women better than men? No, I don't think so. It's, I think it's this question, women better or not better, which is where this feminism would come from. I think it's just the ability to be yourself and not being judged on a different platform than any other gender. I think that's what I'm saying. That's something.
I think the problem is that to a large extent, most people have not bothered to read up about what feminism is. And so the moment the word comes up, like I'll speak from personal experience, like say for example in comedy or in a bunch of comedians, which is a male-dominated field. The moment the word feminism or feminist comes up, you should see the reaction the men have. It's very like, oh, shuru ho gayi, and this kind of reaction. What I understand is that people don't understand what feminism is. The moment you use the word, it's like, oh, women are better than men, oh, women are going to hate men, oh, there's male passion that's going to start, which is not the case at all. And a lot of times what starts happening is that starts becoming the fight. The fight starts becoming like, hey, we're not saying that women are better than men. Hey, we're not male passionate. Suddenly the onus becomes that. Whereas the whole point is that...
And when you're right, the other party comes with not all men, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I think that the first thing that needs to happen overall to a large extent is that people need to understand what feminism is. for themselves as well. They need to go online and read a pure, clean, simple definition before hating on a woman when she says that I am a feminist. So that's one of the things that I notice that happens a lot.
So feminism is about people standing for both men and women. I think we all should take the onus on us to explain to our male counterparts also that it's not about we being better or we have more rights than them. It's equal standing in the society is what we are expecting when we tell ourselves family. And feminist, and also recently Canada Prime Minister told he's a feminist, and that is what he's calling the world to. Every man should be a feminist right now because the future where we are going is all artificial intelligence, machines, and women intelligence is all about human touch, human nurturing, what Nandita was talking about, and those qualities will be admired most in the next stage. So, what are your views, Niharika, on the latest maternity bill? Yeah, latest maternity bill was passed in. What are your views? What do you think? Is it good that this bill came? It will help women entrepreneurs and it will kill gender bias?
See, I'm very in for anything that's been done to women, and anybody who says that it doesn't matter, it does. And it is the reality of life that for a woman to stand up and to grow, she definitely needs a very strong support system. And it doesn't matter if you're working as an employee somewhere, or even as a homemaker. If women need some sort of support in their life because of the current situation, how things are. So I'm very supportive and very positive about anything that is done for women, and I'm very anti for anything that says that how does it. So I get a lot of opinion like this. So why do they say female entrepreneur? How does it matter? This question, why do they call you a female entrepreneur? You're not an entrepreneur, everybody is not. Yes, it's right. But at the ground, the challenges, the kind of multiple roles that we have to play, it is definitely takes a lot of brain, a lot of hard work, and a lot of strength to reach to that level where it actually for men, it is definitely more easy.
Yeah. Shali, what are your views? Do you think it will increase employability for women in the startup scene? Or would you employ a woman that's the maternity babies? How do we see? And the point is, will it make women more costly for hiring? Is my question. How do we handle that space when startups are struggling to survive? And yeah, you have the point. It's a very tough question, I know.
I think it's a circle of life, right? It's not something that we can avoid talking about. Right? Maybe it's also about having more and more people in the workforce, right? I mean, on one hand, if you're really talented people, then it's coming at a cost, right? I mean, in the US, it's way more expensive, right? I think I've heard like Facebook and Microsoft, your nanny doesn't show up one day, Microsoft arranges a nanny for that day, so you can show up at work. So I think definitely there's a value. Really all these educated and also a lot of workplaces, especially startups, are also looking at how they. I was just reading somewhere that somebody said 6 months of maternity leave, or like men can take off for 6 months now. So I think it's good that there is this neutral ground that a lot of these companies are sort of promoting. Right? So now I think it's working and men are also participating at home. So companies have to sort of pay the price for that as well. So I think it's great. It's great. And like I said, it's a circle of there's like just something great. It's not something.
Would you want to add something?
No, actually, they pretty much summed it up very